Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well. We're going to be doing my, look at this. I'm like, I need to eat something. We're going to be doing my favorites video for the month, and we're just going to go ahead and get into it because it's been one of those days where everything that could go wrong right before I started to film did. And this is not in my favorites this month. This is always a favorite, but I was like getting my products together and I like went to pick this up and move it, and I don't know, it's like I shot it across my vanity and it shattered. Can you guys see that? It shattered. And I was really close to using it up, but still let's just proceed. I am so sad about that. That's like my favorite setting powder for under my eye. Anyway, so yeah, let's just get into the favorites. I have a little bit of everything to mention, and I actually want to start with fitness favorites. You guys are actually going to see, I don't know if this is in there, but you guys are going to see this in an upcoming haul. You should have, I think you would have already saw it by the time this video goes up. I don't know which order they're going to be released in, but this is the Series 8 like little fitness pouch that you can use for if you're running or if you're at the gym or anything like that, and you have things that you want to take with you and have on you. I use this when I'm running outside. I've gotten into running, jogging outside, and I have a huge phone, so I do take my phone out, but I also put my keys in here, and then, you know, like a little fanny pack. Just put it around your waist, put your jacket on, boom. It is so helpful. It's the simplest thing. You wouldn't need this one. I got this one from my local Five Below for $4. You could get one. I saw a ton on Amazon. I was actually thinking about getting one on Amazon, or you could just use like a fanny pack if you have one. I didn't have anything in my house like this. This has made running and stuff so much easier and more enjoyable, because at first I was holding those things and it just gets in the way. It just gets in the way, and that is my time to come down, to unwind, to really push myself, and I don't want to have to hold anything. So this has been great. I also like that this one does have the strap where you can adjust it, because that's just great if you think about the fact that like you're toning up and stuff like that, so you can adjust it, and it's not one of the ones where it's only going to fit you when you're at a certain weight or something like that. So I do like that. Now the other thing I want to mention, and I went back and forth on mentioning this, but I feel like I've used them enough this month that I can mention them. These are ankle weights, and they are 1.5 pounds. Woo! I used them yesterday too. Today was my off day for working out. If you want to really burn, put these on. Now, I will say I have not tried these ankle weights when I'm running. I don't know when I'll be ready for that. But I did lower body yesterday. I had these on. I was only on my warm up, but I was warmed up. These are really great for pushing it. I am trying to tone up and all of that, and these are really great for adding a little bit of resistance and helping with that, and I feel like these just really push me. I don't think I'll be able to use these every time I work out though, because they really ramp up there. But these are so great. Actually, going along with this, another fitness favorite is Fitness Blender. Actually, going along with this, another fitness favorite is Fitness Blender. I really love that channel. I have been watching and enjoying them for a really long time, and I love the progression of how much their videos have changed, but they're so informative, they're so helpful, they just build everything in, and I think for somebody who's new to fitness or anything like that, they are a great channel to learn alongside. They have a ton of videos for beginners, intermediate, advanced. They do kettlebell workouts, like such a diversity in their workouts and stuff like that. I love that they have the timer. It's just an experience. You need to check them out if you have not. And also Tiffany Rothe. I have been doing her videos since I was in undergrad. I really like them. The booty shaking, what is it? The waist slimming booty shaking workout or something like that. Listen, you will think that you're just dancing, but you're not, and you will feel it the next day. I remember her saying that 100% you will feel it the next day, but at the time you're like, is this doing anything? She's been on Dr. AHA. She is amazing. And I like their channels are very different, if you know what I'm talking about. Like Tiffany Rothe, her videos are very different from Fitness Blender, but I love both of their styles, and it's a great way to mix it up. Sometimes I'll do one video and another video, and I've just done a lot of her workouts, and when I was doing them consistently, I really did see results. So I highly recommend both of those. Another thing I want to mention, I read Love Simon, no, not Love Simon. I read Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. I absolutely love this book, and I had told myself, and you'll see this in a reading vlog if I get all that footage done, that I was going to read a little bit of this and go to sleep. Well, I got so into this, I stayed up until like midnight or after midnight reading this entire book. I absolutely love it. I have not seen the movie, but I really want to go see it before they pull it out of theaters. So I need to put that on my agenda. But I really enjoyed this book because this book is about Simon. He is a how do I describe Simon? I don't want to give anything away. So Simon is a teenager. He's in high school and he's gay, but he's not openly gay. And he starts kind of like, I guess, pen paling with someone, and someone else discovers these emails, and then the story just kind of takes off from there. And it was such an interesting perspective to read and to learn from, and I felt every bit of the emotional roller coaster that is this book, but it was absolutely amazing and so worth it, and I would highly recommend it to anybody. So great book. Where else do I want to go? Oh, let's just keep going. This is the Larabar, and this is the peanut butter cookie, and it just has 3 ingredients, and the base for this, I'm pretty sure, is dates. Am I remembering correctly? Dates, peanuts, and sea salt. These are delicious. Now, I'm not new to this. I have done like energy bites and stuff like that, where you will, you know, use a food processor for dates and stuff like that. But this is just so helpful when I'm busy or I just need to have snacks in my car or at work or something like that. And this is what they look like. They are so delicious. Like, it's just the right amount of everything. And these really do fill you up. And if it's a situation where you need to eat something because you need to stay on campus longer than you expected or something like that, then I would highly recommend this. Sometimes I'll have this and have an apple, a whole bottle of water, just to get me through or get me to when I get home if I haven't prepared or if I don't have enough food on campus or whatever it is. I just really like these. I would highly recommend them. And then 2 body type products that I want to mention. I don't know if I've ever mentioned these before. This one is newer to me. This one I've been using for a really long time. I have a full review on my channel that's a little bit older, and I did like a collective Mario Badescu review, but I absolutely love the AHA Botanical Body Soap. It's still one of my favorite products. It has a really nice, fresh, but a little bit sweet smell. I mean, it smells absolutely amazing, and something about being in the shower with the hot water, I just feel like just amplifies this scent. It is so nice. It's such a nice treat to start or end the day. I typically tend to use this one though at night. And it is an AHA botanical soap, so keep that in mind. But I have very sensitive skin and I have not had any problems. And I feel like when I was using this consistently, not every day, but when I was using it consistently, I do feel like it was really helping just like the overall tone and the tone and texture of my skin. So I would highly recommend this. And don't be scared by the AHA claim, as long as you don't it actually says you can use it daily as needed. I actually find it to be a little bit hydrating. Surprisingly, that really shocked me. But I really like it. I did not use it daily because I have incredibly dry skin, like on my body. So at most, I would use this a few times a week was perfect for me. But I absolutely love this. I can't even tell you what bottle I'm on. Highly recommend that. Also, highly recommend the Dove Dry Oil Moisture Nourishing Body Wash. Again, scent. Oh, this is like a strong, almost hinging on like a perfumey scent. I'll say that, yeah. But it smells amazing to me, and it has argan oil in it, and this is so luxurious feeling on the skin, you guys. Like, if you are into Dove body washes or if you're looking for a new body wash, I would highly recommend the Dry Oil Moisture. Like, it feels so incredibly good. Like, you know that it's cleaning you really well, but it's also not stripping your skin. It's really giving your skin something back, and you feel hydrated but not greasy or oily, because I'm not into that. So highly recommend that as well. And oh, another body product. This is my last body product. This is the, I just realized the name is not on here. I don't think I've ever paid attention to that before. This is the Body Loving, am I getting it right? The Body Loving Body Butter. And a YouTuber on here, Phone Jones, she has a channel and she does She makes these body butters in her home, and I have the baby powder scent. I absolutely love this body butter. I've been using it for, I think I discovered her body butters like 2 years ago. The baby powder scent, now she has a ton of different scents, but the baby powder was the scent that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna like that. It does smell a little bit like baby powder, but I don't know, something about it is calming to me. And as you can see, I need to hurry up and repurchase it because I don't want to be without it. Now, of course, you can make your own body butters, and I do, and I have in the past, and I'm sure I will again. But it's also, I also just like the container that this comes in. It's small, it's great for travel, and I'm somebody, I have to use a thick body butter at night, every night, because my skin just is so dry. Like, it's just so dry. So I like to layer up on the moisture. And it's just so helpful for me. So I love this body butter. I think this is for the person that enjoys a natural body butter, and these are also pretty inexpensive if you want to experiment with a natural body butter, because as you emulsify this in your hands, it does start to turn into like an oil, and then but it soaks in fairly quick considering that it is a natural body butter. And I think this is just absolutely amazing, and I will be throwing my coins that way again because I'm gonna need a couple of these. So I love that. And then I did not get to play in makeup that much this month, you guys. It's just that point in the semester, everything's winding down, everything is due for everybody. And most of the days, honestly, I was just looking at my vanity as I ran out the door. This was the month of like falling asleep on the couch or by the couch and waking up in the middle of the night like, oh my god, I need to get into bed. Like, it just has been a very, I don't know, just straight up student problems type of month. But I do have a couple makeup things that I want to mention when I did get to play in makeup. The first one is the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. This highlighter is not new to me, but I don't think it's ever been featured in a favorites video, so I'm a fool for that. It's amazing. Like, seriously, and here's why it's amazing, because it's a very sneaky highlighter. I feel like because it's a powder, sometimes powders don't look super undetectable on the skin, but this one really looks undetectable. I have it on today. I hope the lights is showing it off, but the glow is just, and this can be built up. The glow is just so incredibly nice. I've seen people take a big fluffy brush, go all over the face. Personally, for me, because because I am a woman of color, this shade I really don't care for doing all over my face, but for just pinpointed highlighting, this is so incredibly nice. And I know it might look maybe a little basic or a little boring, but I'm telling you, it looks absolutely beautiful on the cheeks. And I was on Ulta, and I'm just going to throw out there that I saw that there were 2 more shades on there, and they're sold out, so I'm waiting for those to come in. But this seriously is one of my absolute favorite highlighters. I can't believe that we haven't talked about it. If you're on my Snapchat or something like that, I know we've talked about it, but in terms of just really broadcasting my love for this on my channel, I don't know that that's been a thing. So we're changing that, and I have to tell you that I truly enjoy this for just the beautiful, sneaky glow that it gives on the skin. And I think this is an amazing highlighter, period. Did I talk about that one long enough? I also want to mention, now I went through a phase where I was trying Morphe brushes, and I wasn't caring for a lot of them, but then I found some that I really like, face and eye. And I have to say, I don't think they make this anymore, I don't know, but the E36 brush, I'm going to look and see if they do, because I still had to mention it either way, because this brush rediscovered love. This brush is so good. It's just a really good shape for a pencil brush. Can you see that? Hold on. It's just a really good shape for a pencil brush. Sorry, it's dirty. I used it to kind of put a little bit on my lower lash line today. But it's a really good shape for a pencil brush, and it's so soft. Like, that's my other thing. This line of brushes, I have a couple from this E line. This line of brushes is also really, really soft. It just picks up product and just smokes it out so incredibly well. I've even used it to put shadow in my inner corner, and I've liked it for that as well, but this I really use for that. And if I'm really doing like a defined outer V, sometimes I'll use this to kind of shape my outer V as well. It's just a perfect shape for that. And I think it's because it's tapered, but it does have a little point at the top, but it's not too sharp, you know, but it's not too narrow. And it has some give to it as well. And like I said, it's incredibly soft, which is so nice. So I really love that. Okay, so I also want to mention the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydra Prime Primer Lotion. take them serious when they say that. This is so incredibly moisturizing. A little bit of this really, really goes a long way. I am somebody that I never believe the claim when any product says, oh, you can just skip moisturizer and use me. And I have not done this with that, but I can see how that could be true, because this is so incredibly moisturizing. But I also think as it dries, it leaves such an amazing base for makeup. And I have been testing this up under some of my hardcore matte foundations, like the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is so helpful up under the Estee Lauder Double Wear. It does exactly what it says. It moisturizes, it primes, it says perfects. I mean, in the sense that it moisturizes very well. Yes, okay. And it just works very well. And it is like a creamy gel primer. And I don't know that I'm always crazy about that, but I really, really love this primer. So I would highly recommend this as an amazing primer. And then another primer that I've kind of rediscovered is my L'Oreal Magic Lumi primer. I have been using this when I have been doing my makeup and like mixing it in with whatever foundation I'm using, and I'll mix it in really good, and this just gives such a beautiful finish to the skin. I do have this one mixed in with the foundation I have on today, and I find that that is my best way to use it. But what I love about this product is it can be multitasking, and there are times I will also use it on the high points of my cheek. I use it both ways, but I do keep it with my primer products because I find that I use it more as a mix-in type primer, because it's such a beautiful but also a sneaky, where's the glow coming from kind of glow. I don't like to see glitter particles or anything like that on my face, and I don't get that at all, but I feel like it just gives me a little bit of extra glow and radiance to my skin, and I love that. So I have been absolutely loving that. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I would love to know what you've been enjoying this month, and thank you for watching. Bye.